The black community, they're out by the hundreds to demonstrate and protest, and they have these demands that they're given to the city council and the mayor.
They're very simple. We had 12 of them. End police brutality. Denounce the Ku Klux Klan. Desegregate all public facilities and public accommodations. Hire Negroes in all the downtown stores. We're going to continue to protest until we get some of our requests.
This is what we want. We want to know, what can you do about them? That's what I thought. Yes,
I think one important area that we're forgetting, and that's the equal distribution of tax funds in turn.
When the negotiating group was selected by Charles Evers, he only selected black males. They ignored the contributions of black women.
See, very honestly, it's these ladies, people like Mrs. Duncan, Mrs. Jackson, they are the people who are really getting a job done around here.
No, you got to know.
Sure, but I
It's
mean,
not who gets the job done, it's the one who can represent
now, okay,
you.
nobody was being arrested out on the picket line. And the ladies were the ones who fought off those dogs. Well then.
Okay, says the Declaration of the Negro Citizens of Natchez, Mississippi. The United States.
The mayor rejected all of the demands.
The announcement is that the city has rejected every one of these demands. Rejected every one.
Here is a news bulletin from WNAT. The mayor and board of aldermen of the city of Natchez, at a special meeting this afternoon, has taken strong action to preserve peace and order in Natchez by passing a resolution invoking a citywide curfew.
To try to prevent demonstrations and marches. The governor called in the National Guard.
You tell the good mayor that I said, he can get all the injunction, conjunction, and some junction he want to get. We're not going to spend our money with him anymore. Until he hire people and give them decent jobs and recognize them as individuals and human beings.
We decided we're going to boycott every white store in Natchez.
Downtown Natchez is under a strict boycott by nearly half the population. The boycott began when the Negroes failed to get their 12 demands from city officials.
The mayor at the time had a whole shopping center. Me and Nasser, we shut his whole damn shopping center down.
Keep the white man's dollar out of his pocket, and you can control him instead of him controlling you.
You would walk down the little downtown area, and the storekeepers, they've got comments. I've always been good to you. This would be the kind of statements, and they couldn't understand it.
Mrs. Merle Schott has run a dress shop in Natchez for 27 years. So how would you assess the effect of the boycott on your store?
Well, they haven't boycotted me. They only boycotted Natchez. And when they did that, well, we all are suffering.
Having a family department store that was owned by my mother and two uncles, we all wondered why we were picked on.
I want every man in here to stand up. Every man. If the children can walk the line, you can protect them.
My mother and father told me the store that they were boycotting. We don't want you to go in there. We don't want you to spend your money in there. As a boy, I didn't quite understand it then.
The Negroes meet nightly to work on enforcing the boycott until the whites give in or cave in.
We mean don't break our boycott. Now, we're not talking white folk, we're talking Negroes, our folk. We have a right to discipline our people.
A lot of people gonna ignore us. Say, well, you can't do it. This is for your freedom. There's like one old preacher. You don't tell me where I can shop. I said, get him. He can put defense with our security force, our enforcers.
These enforcer squads would punish people who were going to break a boycott.
James Jackson.
A lot of people feared him. I remember a lot of people feared him. They said, you know, he was a big man, and they did not mess with Big Jack. That's what they call him, Big Jack.
Every day out there on the bike.
A lot of them went to jail back then, I remember.
The whack just wasn't gonna give in. Come on with it then. You know what we want.
Now we're in a serious business. We're out fighting for the things we've been denied so long. The First Amendment gives us the right to peacefully protest anything that we think is wrong. Now we're gonna do that. We're gonna march in this city until the mayor and the board of aldermen and the rest of those who've been keeping us down so long open the doors to all the people. How many of y'all gonna meet tonight? How many going with me?
My mom, she used to say my dad asked her not to go to the march, but she was one of the ones she went anyway. My mom was just like my dad, hard-headed. I'm gonna do what I need to do to help this community.
Keep going, don't gang up now. Keep going, will you? Keep going.
There are these marches at night that are taking place. 300 marchers are arrested for parading without a permit.
I'm the Chief of Police, J.T. Robbins. If you don't disperse and go home, I will have to put you under arrest. Parading without a permit, which is in violation of the city ordinance.
There's another attempt to march, 150 are arrested. And then yet another march is attempted.
Get back on the inside, please!
We walked that about a block before the police stopped us. Dead buses coming and picked us up and took us to Parchman, Mississippi.
Once they're at Parchman, it's cold, they were stripped naked, they were given a laxative.
They made us all drink about an 8-ounce glass. They said, well, you gonna drink this medicine or else get beat to death.
No toilet paper was given to them, nothing like that. They sprayed water on them in the cells so they froze.
They put 8 of us my side in one cell. We were there all that night, hear the people moaning, sick, asking for help.
It was torture to the highest extent.
I went up there, me and the other 2 deacons, we hung around on the outside apartment, trying to peep in and see what was going on, Well, you couldn't see because they had dogs running around, but we wanted to let somebody let them know that we were there.
My husband made it had to get me out, get us, several of us out, but so many of them still left there. It was awesome. It was awesome.
They give us no explanation about why they're taking our clothes. They just stripped us naked and said we were marching against good white people.
After the article came out in the paper about the people being sent to Parchman, some of the guys I played tennis with, they asked me, said, did that really happen in Natchez? And I said, yeah, that's those pictures of, here in Natchez.
I think most white people, to be honest, sort of turn the head the other way. Maybe it'll go away if we don't say anything.
In response to the boycott, 6 white businesses closed within weeks. Christmas shopping season is coming up. The white commercial group convinces Mayor Nasser and the aldermen to negotiate.
They surrender. They give in to the 12 demands.
Well, to start with, I wouldn't call them any concessions. I think it's a matter of getting together and trying to solve our differences and agree on something.
By using armed resistance, Deacon for Defense and Justice, and enforcing that boycott, that wore down the Jim Crow white supremacy leadership and structure of Natchez.
I feel that this, I've been in many demonstrations and many protests, and I feel that this, if it's carried through, we hope it will be carried through, has been the greatest concessions that has been granted to any civil rights organization in any section of this country.
As a result of the agreement that was reached, 23 white-owned businesses agreed that they would hire black employees. 6 black police officers were hired.
So you both put your hand out, it looked like a revolution.
Several public institutions were desegregated.
It's the best thing that ever could happen.